Me and Charlie, we have been checking for houses in Neihu, Dahu, Xindian, Wulai, Danshui, Beito, Taoyuan, Linkou, even in Tuli. And the only thing we have learned from checking all of these houses when I'm starting to feel a little bit homesick, the only thing I can do is I can put out my Swedish things and take the cinnamon bun. Actually, the cinnamon bun is from the company Pow Foods, and I did a cooperation with them before Christmas and it was very successful. A lot of my fans really like the cinnamon. For me, as a Swedish, this is the best cinnamon bun, one of the best cinnamon bun that I have tried in Taiwan. I also one time did my own cinnamon bun here. It was also very tasty, but this is super good. So if you guys want to try, there's another chance to try the cinnamon bun from Pow Foods. Very tasty one. So I came back from Lanyu actually for a few days ago, and when I came back, if you guys follow me on Instagram, you already know this, my legs were totally burned. So I have basically spent the last few days, putting aloe vera on my legs and kind of recovering. Today's video, I wanted to talk a little bit about the recent situation for me and Charlie, kind of give a little update. But first of all, because the weather is very good today and the weather is gonna not be so good in the coming days, so I want to go to Longdong. It's one of my favorite places to go swimming here in Taipei. And my wife, when I told her about this, she thought I was talking about London. Like, why do you want to go to London? No, I want to go to Longdong and do a swim. And after this, I thought I'm gonna give you guys a little update on the recent situation. So let's get going.
When we wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. All the good times just begun.
Can you guys see that?
We know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright. You and I, we got it. We don't need no more. Even in the hard times.
Okay, so I got out from the water now. It's really nice to swim around here. There's a lot of small fishes that you can take a look at, and when I got into the water I realized it was really much colder than I expected. I was like freeze up, but this is the experience in Sweden, every time I swim in Sweden the water is really cold. So now I'm gonna eat a little bit. I brought some food, as a YouTuber we always try to bring really nice food that looks really tasty, and today I just stole a piece of bread from Charlie and she's gonna be angry when she notices, and I have a piece of banana, so I don't know, I can try maybe to make it look tasty as well.
Hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. All the good times just begun.
Let me see here, and this one was up. Even I got some beautiful afternoon sun here on my face. I am so lucky. So yeah, me and Charlie, we have been checking for houses in Neihu, Dahu, Xindian, Wulai, Danshui, Beito, Taoyuan, Linkou, even in Tuli. And the only thing we have learned from checking all of these houses is that the housing market in Taiwan is totally crazy. We are kind of standing here on the train station waiting for the next train that will never come. I understand of course why it's like this, because the population of Taiwan is growing every year and Taiwan also is doing very well, but at the same time it's a very small island. A lot of the land looks like, here, mountains, stones, mountains everywhere. And then of course you need to use a lot of the land also for growing things. And then the land that is still left where you can possibly build houses is not that much, so it's quite, understandable that the prices will like kind of skyrocket, you know, but as a Swede, it's very shocking because especially my hometown in the middle, in the north of Sweden, there is so much land, so many places to build a house. No one wants to live there because it's very, very cold. So the prices for houses in Sweden are very, very cheap.
你们觉得这个瑞典的房子多少钱？这个房子300万块。那你们觉得我们在台湾的这位多少钱？对，一样300万块。
If you are kind of looking for stability in life, like me and Charlie, you know, we want to take the next step, you know, when you are expecting a kid. I'm not saying we are expecting a kid because we are not expecting a kid, so don't go and write on Charlie's, you know, are you pregnant? Are you pregnant? And Charlie will become super angry and come to me and say, oh, my friends think I look fat, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, this happened so many times already. But still, we are in that kind of phase, you know, when we are starting to value stability more and more, and we want to have somewhere where we can settle down. So what is our solution to this problem? Well, we decided that we will give up. And by this I mean that we are going to give up to check for a house that we can buy in Taipei, because we checked in so many places, we didn't find something that we really like, and if we want to buy a place we really like in Taipei, then we will have to spend so much money that we will not have basically any money left to, you know, have kind of a good lifestyle, or we will have to buy something that is either very, very small or very, very old or in some very strange location. So we decided to give up on buying a house in Taipei, and instead we will continue to look in Puli. Recently we checked some houses there with the help of Charlie's grandma. It's actually quite many nice houses there, and we will also check a few other places in Taiwan and keep pushing for Charlie's visa so that we can maybe also buy a house in Sweden. This will be like the change of direction that we are doing. I think it feels a little bit sad because we both really, really like Taipei, but it's also, you know, we are both from the countryside, so I think this decision also quite makes much sense. So today's video I wanted to share this little change. We are doing a little change in direction and looking for houses, and I also wanted to bring you guys and show Longdong because it's one of my favorite places to go swimming close to Taipei. It's really a few people there and it's really super nice. So yeah, please leave a like to this video, please subscribe, please leave a comment what you think about this idea, and I promise I will reply the first 50 comments that comment on this video. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time. Bye bye.
Hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. All the good times just begun. We know what we have, let's hold on tight.